Hey guys and gals, it's Mr. Know-It-All here, and I've got to share something with you on this beautiful Pensacola day. Hey guys and gals, Mr. Know-It-All here. As I said before, we are here to share with you Mr. Know-It-All's famous fall salsa, but it's fresh. These are all garden vegetables. I mean, just look at that green pepper right there. You don't get that in the store. That thing is wild. It's like a 12-pounder. We've got some garden fresh tomatoes, and we have some Vidalia onions, we have some fresh lime, we have some japolanos, jalapenos to those that don't know how to say japolano, and we have kosher salt, sea salt. We have fresh but canned minced garlic. We found a piece of sweet corn in the fridge. We're going to use that in there too. You might as well use it up. Little corn in your salsas. Not bad. Now the cool part about this is that you can make it up, eat it fresh for 2 or 3 days, and then freeze it. Get all the air out of the bag, put it in the freezer, bring it back out, and it'll be just the same as it was before. That's the cool part of it. You're going to need a couple bowls. One to put your scrap pieces in, and the big bowl for all your good stuff. We are going to use a really good German chef's knife. Probably one of the best. We've had this for years. It's an unbelievably great knife. And we're going to use the best knife sharpener. And that's all it takes, and it's razor sharp. First thing we're going to do is the tomatoes. You can cut this stuff in any size chunks you like. Big chunk, small chunk, doesn't really matter. With the japolanos, we like to use the seeds and all. With the peppers, we use the seeds and all, and the white core in the center. And then we're gonna go from that. And of course the salt will be to taste. A little extra salt doesn't hurt anything, so it actually makes it taste a lot better. But you will not believe how good this tastes when you get it all done. So let's get cracking. Now, I will tell you on the tomatoes, the easiest way to do this is to core it. And I just go around on an angle, cut it on an angle towards the core. It's like that. And then, there you go. And of course, it's much easier to do these when they're cold. You don't have to cut them real small either. Now I know a lot of you up north, you're getting your tomatoes are coming in right now. A lot of your vegetables are coming in. Find a good garden market where you can get fresh vegetables to do this. Wash it real good, and this is all you gotta do. Julio? Tell everybody where all the tools are located.
Buscar en el show más de la descripción del video para todas las herramientas.
Thank you, Julio, Cesar Chavez, Rodriguez, Jorge Johnson. And when you're cutting, curl your fingers back like this so that your fingernails are back under your fingers, under your hand. Less likely to chop a flange off, because this knife is razor sharp. And I can guarantee you this as well, Julio will be in here taste testing it very shortly. I know a lot of you know about Florida's temperatures down here. I think it was 100 yesterday, like 115, the heat index. But would I trade it for the winters up in Michigan? Absolutely not. You want all that juice. And we do this every couple of years or so. And we do about 25 quarts and can it. And we pretty much have canned salsa for a couple of years when we do that. I remember one year, I think it was in 2013, we did 13 full bushels of tomatoes. That went on, that little situation went on cutting and chopping tomatoes for a week and a half, maybe a little longer. And I think we just finished up 10 years later the 2013 salsa, and it was still good, real good. Tomatoes are done, and that's what they look like. I have to try one. Let's do the Japolanos next. You can cut them any way you want. Quarter them and then slice them. Like I said, seeds and all. You can do them like this as well. If you like bigger chunks, make a chunk. I will tell you this, do not touch your face after you cut jalapenos. Especially your eyes. Even after you wash your hands, it takes a little while. If you want to neutralize that, you just got to put your hand, soak your hands in a little vinegar. That'll neutralize the hotness of them. Like that. Got 8 big tomatoes, 8 jalapenos, and basically 2 or 3 of the other items. You want to get all the seeds. They're good. Now we'll do the onion. The fresh Vidalia. The whole countertop is a cutting board, but I just can't get myself to chop on it. So I use this old rickety board. Works good. As my eyes are starting to water a little bit. It's surprising how the generations today just don't cook. They feel it's easier, I guess, to head down to Chick-fil-A or Mickey D's or get whatever food they get than to cook a little bit. Now the peppers. Quarter them as well. Like I said, I take the core and I cut the end of that off right there. Get all the pepper all the way around that core. And I got one yellow one to add some color. Now you can put some habanero peppers in it. You can put some Pablo peppers in it. Poblano, I guess you want to call it that. And I think we'll use this big behemoth and save that other green pepper. I'm going to be doing a recipe on how to make stuffed green peppers coming up. Now, you know Mr. Know-It-All, we do everything. We fix things, cook things, smoke things. This holiday coming up, we're going to be doing a big, huge smoked brisket, beef brisket, so you want to plug in on that. And I have one secret weapon that I use for this that you're going to definitely want to make sure you use. We'll do this corn. It's not the corn. The bad spot. I'll take that out. Here is the secret weapon. Fresh cilantro. Wash it good. Remember, the one vegetable you need to wash really well is romaine lettuce. Want to make sure you wash that really well when you get it. So this is the secret weapon. And you can start from the stem end or you can go to the leaf end. And there is no salsa worth even eating unless you have cilantro and lime juice. And it smells so good. I'm not sure that Consuelo can smell it. Can you smell that cilantro, Consuelo?
Yeah.
She can smell it and she's 25 feet away. And I'm sure that's going to bring Julio running. You guys may get a chance to see him. Pretty soon he's going to show up on camera out of the blue, so we don't know when. He's going to quit being so shy. That's what it looks like before it's stirred up. Now we're going to add fresh garlic, and we like to add about 3 heaping tablespoons. Juice and all. Now the limes, you want to roll those a little bit. They're a lot easier to juice. Now I do have a juicer. If I thought Consuelo could get that for me, I'll show you how the juicer works. It's in one of these cabinets. It might even be in the storage cabinet by the doorway over there. That way you can get all the juice, all the pulp. You roll this, it helps to get the juice to the lime to soften up a little bit. All right, we found our juicer. And I'm just gonna have her plug it in while I rinse my flanges off. While she's doing that, we'll cut these limes. My knife's getting a little bit dull, but we're done. All right, here's the juicer we're using. This thing is the bomb. It'll be in the tools list. You got pulp in here with juice, so you put the cap back on, push, and it spins fast and gets all of it out. And we can close it so it doesn't drip all over. We'll let it drain down, but that's how much we got. About 8 ounces. That's the perfect amount. Now, if we just squeeze them by hand, we probably already got a fourth of that because they're really hard to get the juice all out of the pulp. There's our magical mix. Now we'll take the salt, and you'll salt it as you taste test it. Rough job. So what I'll do is put 1 full heaping tablespoon in it to start. Now I'll dump the lime juice in. Then you stir it all up. It gets juicier and juicier as you do it. But I want you to see the color of this once we get going. You would not believe the smell of this right now and how good it smells. So fresh. All right, we'll take a little taste test from the bottom. And those jalapenos are hot. I'll let Consuelo take a bite of it and she can try it. The best way to taste test it, of course, is with chips. We'll give one to Consuelo over here and see what she thinks. We use these right here. They do really well. You can fill them right up. Go ahead, Consuelo, take one out and fill it up for you. They need more salt. Now remember, kosher sea salt is more potent than table salt. Yay or nay? Good?
Maybe a little.
A little bit of salt?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go with 1/2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like Julia Childs in the kitchen. All right, we'll let her try one more time after I stir it up. Isn't that beautiful though? Look at that, it's just beautiful. And we used that piece of sweet corn up that would have probably gone bad in there. All right, here we go. Consuelo back at the table here. Yay or nay?
Mm-hmm.
She says, mm-hmm. Underlay, underlay. One more with some juice.
Thank you. It's very good. You did good.
Folks, if you made this for somebody that loves salsa, they will be blown away. I promise you. Make sure you subscribe if you want more great things to know about. Mr. Know-It-All, out.